Got 3-0. Obviously, I was not right. That was George Anderson. It's a first out for Nick Disher. And now batting number 1, the shortstop, Elias New. What do you think of the weather so far, Jesse?
I think it's absolutely pristine. I mean, you take this over snow any day.
Well, 75 degrees, sunny, we'll take it.
We'll take
right?
it.
It's been a long, cold winter.
Yep. In about a week, it'll start right back up again. So,
yeah.
You know what? Take it while we got it.
All right, 0-1. Line drive to the shortstop. John Santelman. Routine play to first. Burnsville coming out hot. 2 batters, 2 outs. Up to the plate now, number 29, Griffin Fensky. He's the first baseman for Eagan, and he's a senior and on his way to Iowa Central next year to play baseball for them.
This is the kind of fast start that Burnsville really needed. They had it back when they had that 13-inning game against Lakeville North, and they're really showing it again here. Just need to keep that defense rolling all day, and it should be just fine.
Yeah, Jesse's first game as an announcer. They were going into the 6th inning. I think it was an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty speedy as far as baseball games go,
and that I think they ended up being just under 4 hours, a 13-inning game. And what happened in that game? Burnsville won it in a walk-off.
Burnsville, yeah, it was a Jacob Newt's hit right in the center field, and it was just a quick 1-0 run-in, and you could tell they were a little bit happy to win that one. I mean, you don't want to go 13 innings and end up losing, so
right.
They definitely, it was well-deserved.
Their second win for Burnsville, right?
Yes.
Coming in 2-7 in the South Suburban. Low and outside. Looks like we got 3-1 now. I got the count right.
You did.
This time.
I've seen it
right?
2-2 on the board, but I'm not sure.
All right, dribbler to the pitcher. He bobbles it and takes control of it. Nick Muser at first base. So that is a good start for Burnsville. What do we face? We have 3 batters.
3 batters. Just the kind of 1, 2, 3 you need.
Okay.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Thank you so much.
Fostering a pet for a friend or neighbor can keep families together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
And thank you for welcome back to Alimagnet Field. We are at the bottom of the first inning. Burnsville up to bat. So looking at the batting order for Burnsville, number 2, Eli Kierstad, their center fielder. Number 8, John Santelman, their shortstop. Number 7, Cole Sieben, their second baseman. Number 21, the cleanup hitter, Jacob Newtz. He's our catcher. Number 15, Darren Einberger, left field. Number 12, Colin Heckman, sophomore for Burnsville, right fielder. Number 9, Nick Muser. First baseman, number 11, A.J. Galvin, their designated hitter. And number 14, Paul Galvez. On the defense for the Eagan Wildcats, your catcher and freshman, number 14, Brandon Luneberg. Your first baseman, Griffin Fensky. Second baseman, Dave Rockerford. Your shortstop, Eliza New, number 1. And your third baseman, Will Huseman. Your left fielder, Tate Gage. Center fielder, George Anderson. Right fielder, Matt Cunningham. And on the bump, starting pitcher for the Eagan Wildcats tonight is, you're looking at him right now, Danny, now I forgot his last name.
Lockenmeyer.
Lockenmeyer.
Yep.
See, Jesse, this guy, he's fantastic. He's a pro. He's keeping me honest here. So.
You know.
So here we go, the bottom of the first inning, and Eagan coming into this game 4-7. They're looking for their 5th win, and Burnsville coming in 2-7, and they're looking for their 3rd win. I think they're at the bottom of the South Suburban. So, talked to the coach before the game, Coach Weber for Burnsville, and he said, I asked him, what's the key to the game tonight? And he said, pitching, defense, and have fun.
Well, in that Lakeville North game, they had all of that and then some, and it really showed that Burnsville can last 7 innings and much less 13. So,
right.
Just stay with that. You know, if they really stay true to what they're saying there, then they will be just fine. So let's see how they do up here.
Right. They gave away, what, 0 runs in that game, right?
0 runs in 13 innings, yep.
Okay.
Which means they can do it in 7.
High fastball. 0-1. Yeah, so you got to do it with pitching and defense, right?
Yeah.
You're going to put 1 run on the board, the bottom of the 13th.
Yeah, clearly someone was playing defense out there, and it.
Yeah. Sticking with the high fastball. 1-1. Just misses. Sticking with that high fastball, 2-1.
I think we're actually looking at a 3-0 right now, according to the board.
Oh, are we? Okay.
I think this might.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, who are you going to believe? You going to believe us, or you going to believe the board?
I guess this pitch will tell us.
3-1. Just misses. Danny Lockemeyer walks his first at bat. Eli Kierstad. Number 8, John Santelman, their shortstop. Second hitter for Burnsville. I think John's a junior. I'm going to guess fastball here.
Looks like you guessed correctly. You got it on target that time, though.
That wasn't that hard. That's all he's pretty much thrown.
Yeah. Call it a soft fastball.
Yeah. Another fastball. 1-1. John Santelman took a confident swing at that pitch. I don't think he's going to mix it up. I think he's going to stick with it. What do you think, Jesse?
Yeah, he seems pretty consistent right now. The 6 or 7 pitches he's taken, and right there's
there
that
it is.
fastball.
Line drive to the second baseman, double play. Not what Burnsville wanted.
That was definitely not ideal. That was comfortably to the Eagan second baseman. And there you
But
go.
you know
1,
what?
2, 3.
Number 11, A.J. Galvin, the third baseman for Burnsville. Hopefully looking to get something started here. You know what we used to say when those guys, when we had our batters walk back into the dugout when I was coaching, we used to say, look, that was a nice hit. That's 2 good plays by 2 good athletes.
Exactly, yep. And unfortunately, one of them benefits, one of them doesn't. And that's just kind of sports, you know?
Right.
Win some, you lose some, whether it's the entire game or those little battles.
Well, you know, it's 9 versus 1.
It is 9 versus 1.
Right. Pop fly out to the first baseman and easily caught. That is 3 up, 3 down for Burnsville. So a quick first inning. No runs on the board yet. So we are now at the top of the second inning. And here's the replay, the pitch. Line drive to the shortstop. They're the second baseman, and that sealed the double play for Burnsville. Not a great start. Welcome back to Alimagnet Field, Burnsville versus Eagan. We're at the top of the second inning. Here's the batting order for Eagan. Number 3, George Anderson, their center fielder. Number 1, Elias New. Number 4, number 29, Griffin Fensky, their first baseman. Number 10, Will Huseman, senior, their third baseman. Number 14, Brandon Lonneberg, or their catcher. Number 4, David Rockefer, their second baseman. Number 22, George Esser, designated hitter. Number 11, Matt Cunningham, their right fielder. And wrapping up the order, number 5, Tate Gage, their left fielder. So, Jesse, it's been a defensive battle so far. Looks a lot like Lakeville North, right?
Yep. Neither pitcher's taken more than 15 pitches already, and we're looking at
And here's the field. Here's the field positions for Burnsville. Left field, Aaron Eichenberger, John Santham in center field, Colin Heckman in right field. Your third baseman, Paul Galvez. And we'll get back to that. All right, back to the game. What do we got? 0-2?
2-0, actually.
2-0, right.
He's playing it
You're
pretty
right.
fast.
That's why you're the professional.
Takes a lot to, look at the board.
2-1. Strike 2, swinging. 2-2. So Nick Disher, our pitcher for Burnsville, he is a junior, and I believe this is his second year as starting pitcher for Burnsville. He's got a couple of pitches. He's got a curveball, fastball. Let's see what he does here. I'm going to go with, I think he's going to blow on by on fastball.
Yeah, I'll trust you on that.
Line drive to the second baseman. He's out. Beats the tag. Routine play to first.
The batter definitely thought he was safe. He was signaling safe on his way there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think
In the end,
I don't think Eagan liked that call.
didn't really, no, but he'll take those lucky breaks.
See the replay here. Line drive to the second baseman. Let's see. Oh, that's a bang play. What do you think, Jesse?
That is really bang play. I don't think the ball was in his glove yet, so I think he was right in saying he was safe. But, can't do anything about it now. We move on.
That's right. In the dirt, 2-0. Strike 1, fastball just caught the lower corner of the strike zone. Line drive to the shortstop. John Santelman makes the easy play to first. 2 outs.
You're definitely feeling it. You can tell Disher's feeling it. His fastball's
Yeah.
slowly getting in more coordinated, and the outfield kind of speaks for itself.
Well, if it's anything like Lakeville, and if they're relying on their defense to win games, Burnsville's already doing it.
Yep.
Oh, both teams really.
I can see so many similarities from that game to this one. Just keep it going and keep a 0 up there.
Just misses. 1-0. I think he's going to stick with a fastball here. Yep. Pop fly out of play.
He's trusting his fastball here, and rightfully so.
Strike 1. This is Will Huseman, number 10, the cleanup hitter for Eagan. Also, he is on his way to Concordia St. Paul to play baseball for them. A changeup. Will Huseman swings at it, and that is 3 up, 3 down for Eagan. So far, pitching defense looking good for Burnsville. Hard to compete with that, right?
Really is, yep. Just keep it going. It's looking great so far.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. Let's take a look at the South Suburban Conference. So Burnsville comes into this game, like I said, 2-7. They're looking for their third win. Eagan coming in also at the bottom of the conference, 4-7 coming into this game. So obviously, look at the top, Rosemont topping out the South Suburban at 7-1, and Eastview at 8-2. Farmington, who Burnsville just played and struggled against, I think it was 16-0. They played against Farmington, so struggled against them. So again, this game 0-0. Burnsville, Eagan, look at relying on their pitching, on their defense to hopefully move up in the South Suburban.
Yeah, that would be nice if they could do something here, but, you know, it's one win at a time, but one win's better than none.
That's right.
So make that 2-7 to 3-7. It's looking pretty likely today.
Now batting, your catcher, number 21, Jacob News.
Batting now for Burnsville, the cleanup hitter, number 21, junior, and catcher for Burnsville, Jacob Newts. I've watched this kid play baseball since he was in second grade, and at second grade, kids were pretty excited about this kid. I mean, he was he was a standout player in second grade, man.
And he still is now, just the way he hits, and he does pitch as well, and he pitches very, very well. So he can really do it all for Burnsville here.
Yeah. Good swing. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, 2. Newts has got that little hitch, like before he goes up to the plate. A little. He's done that since I've known him.
That's, I mean, some habits never die.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Pop up to out of foul territory and just out of the reach of the right fielder, Matt Cunningham. So 0-2 for Jacob Newts. He's got a battle to keep this at-bat alive. He's way behind. But if there's any kid that can get out of a jam, it's Jacob Newts.
Yep, this is the guy you want if you're ever going to be in an 0-2 position. And he's the one who's most likely going to be able to fight his way out of this, but only one way to find out.
High fastball. Didn't fool him. Making contact, keeping that battle alive.
Yep.
I think a batter like Jacob Newts, right? Like a lot of when I was coaching baseball, a lot of the players were like, I just got to protect anything close. But I think like a hitter like Jacob Newts, he's like, I don't care what the count is. He is confident enough to think, I'm going to take this one.
Yep. As a good batter, you can't look at the count. You know, you just gotta start thinking about too much. Like, oh, I'm 3 down. Oh, I'm 2 down. You just gotta look at the next pitch. Is it high? Is it in? You just can't lose your focus on it. And so far, he's not. He's taking cuts at the ones that he wants to take cuts at.
That's a good eye. So he brings it to a full count. See?
Ball is wall up.
So now as a pitcher, so if you're up there, Jesse, you had a 3-2 count against Jacob Newts, or cleanup hitter. What are you throwing? Right at him?
I think I'm going to throw it right at him. Yeah, because I'm going to guess maybe he's a little bit psyched up, so just make him swing at something.
Ooh.
Definitely not the case there.
Did that hit him?
I think that did hit him.
Well, yeah, Jacob Newts gets out of that jam, full count, and hit by pitch. He's awarded first base, and Eagan coach, he is going to have a little talk about it with his catcher.
Designated hitter, number 15, Darren Einberger.
And for Burnsville, number 5 hitter, their designated hitter, Darren Einberger.
13, Niles Hatting.
Here's the replay, 3-2 count. Oh, just off the shoulder, yep.
That one did graze his back there.
What do you think? Is Jacob happy with that, getting hit by that pitch?
You know, I think the feeling just being on base kind of probably erases any pain you just felt there, you know? I mean, it's a bit of a rarity to come by, so.
Well, you know, he's down 0-2 and he's on base, right?
Right, exactly.
That's probably how he's looking at it.
And that's what I call a fight back, and he sure did. Took a little pain, but you're sitting looking at second.
Shows bunt, pulls it back, 0-1. Line drive to the shortstop, gets by him. That is a base hit for Darren Einberger. You got runners at 1 and 2 for Burnsville. No outs. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good here, Blaze, right?
That was beautiful placement of the ball. You can see he dove for it, but he didn't really ever stand a chance. So, great placement for that line drive.
Definitely not an error. That's a hit, right?
Yeah, that is a hit. That is definitely a hit.
Okay, a little pressure for Colin Heckman, the sophomore, number 23, their right fielder for Burnsville. I know Colin, too. He's a sophomore. He started for basketball for Burnsville. The kid is a great athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got... How excited would that be? You're a sophomore. You're starting for varsity baseball. You're starting varsity basketball. I mean, you got a lot of exciting moments coming up for your career, high school career. Right?
Yeah, some kids like him are they're just born athletes, and the multi-sport ones especially, they show it. And basketball, that takes a lot of skill. So
yeah,
and especially because you're a sophomore, sitting up here at a varsity game, that's a great thing, and good for him. Hopefully he can make a memory out of this.
He's also a starting pitcher for Burnsville, does well. As a freshman, he started last year.
Yeah.
Shows bunt. Oh, tips. Out of play. 1-1.
1-1.
Okay, 1-1. So Jesse, what's your prediction here? Is he gonna bunt? Lay one down?
A bunt would be a good guess. I think that maybe he'll pull a sacrifice to get someone a third, but Burnsville has struggled with bunts the last couple of games, so I'd wonder if he'd do that or not. I don't think so, actually.
There it is.
Look at me go.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 1-2 count. And I'm guessing they're not going to call for a bunt here.
Most likely not. Not with 2 strikes.
Yeah, so swing away. Checking the runner. 1-2 pitch, line drive to the pitcher. Force out at 3 and safe at 1. He was off the bag. So line drive to the pitcher. Force out at 3, 1 out. Runners at 1 and 2.
It was a good hit, but just unfortunate placement. And someone's still at first just because the Eagan first baseman had to jump for that one. So
yeah,
sitting safe. Still a guy on first and second, only 1 out. So
here's the replay. Line drive to the pitcher. And Colin Heckman, the great athlete he is. Oh, yep. So, yeah, he's off the bag. Had to make a jump for the play and easily gets to first base. Got in his way a little bit, but.
Did a little bit, but didn't end up mattering.
Okay, senior Nick Muser at the plate, number 9 for Burnsville. He is a senior and first base. 0-1. That was a nice pitch right down the plate. Nick did not like that one, so 0-2. Or 1-1? No, 0-2. 0-2. Nick here, I think the rumor out here is he's being recruited for some football. College teams are looking at him. It was his first year playing football last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's already being looked at by colleges.
Some offers. I mean, look at his size. Like,
yeah, he's a big kid, right?
That's football material right there.
I'm 5'5", so, you know. I had to make up for my athletic ability, right? So, of course, I pretty much spent my entire baseball career playing second base.
We don't have to make any of those first base hopping catches.
That's right. No matter how much I wanted to play there. High fastball. 0-2. All right. Looking good here. I think he's gonna give another fastball.
I think so too. And Muser will probably take a cut at it. He can hit. Let's it go.
Goes down looking. Nick Muser, second out. So that leaves us with runners at first and second, 2 outs. Now batting Paul Galvez for Burnsville. Their second baseman, and according to the PA announcer, a fan favorite for Burnsville. He's a pretty popular kid.
He is a fan favorite, and his walk-up music apparently is a fan favorite as well.
High fastball, 1-0. I'm going to guess sticking with the fastball here.
I think so.
Outside. That's my guess.
History would agree with you.
And a pop-up to the left field. Easily caught by Eagan. Third out, and that brings us to the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless going into the third. It is a pitching and defensive battle between these two teams looking to climb out of the bottom of the South Suburban.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Donating pet food can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. It is a beautiful day for baseball. 74 degrees, almost zero wind, 10% precipitation. I don't know what that means. And humidity 54%. I do not know what that means, but I'm telling you, Jesse, it's a good day, right?
Yeah, perfect day. I don't know where they're getting those precipitation stats from, but
line drive to the third baseman. Routine play to first, and Muser has him out easily. That's a great start for the top of the third inning for Burnsville. 1 up, 1 down.
Getting those quick ones just instills you with a little more confidence every time, just to keep making those plays. Like you said, it's routine, so they should be making those plays, and they are. So
you should be, right?
Yep.
Number 11, Matt Cunningham. Number 9, the right fielder for Eagan at the plate. Breaking ball, just low, misses low, so we got 1-0. Sticks with the breaking ball. Just misses low, 2-0. Strike one, 2-1. That's the thing about Minnesota baseball, right? Is, you know, you try to start late April, you know, mid-April, and it's, you know, it's still snowing.
Yeah, it's very hit or miss as if you're actually going to get to start those things on schedule, which this year, obviously, with just the hordes of snow we've had, it's didn't get to start till a little bit later than they would have liked to, but that's just Minnesota for you. The outdoor rinks stayed open a little more than usual.
Right, 2-2. That's the state we live in, though.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Sure is.
We played in Cooperstown. We played against teams like Georgia, Florida.
Yeah.
You know, and breaking ball on the outside. Great pitch. Nick Disher, junior for Burnsville, mixing it up. That's 2 outs. Great start to the top of the 3rd inning.
Yep, they are looking great right now. Just one more and they're right back up swinging.
Batting for Eagan, number 5, Tate Gage is their left fielder. Here's the replay. Breaking ball. Oh, never mind. That was not the replay. We are in. Yep, sorry. Okay. 1-0. Fastball low, just misses. 2-0. Fastball high. 3-0. Tate takes a pitch, 3-1. Just misses. So we're going to give up a walk. Tate Gage. 2 outs, gets to first base. Still in good shape. Nothing hurt.
Nope. Especially with 2 outs up there, you know. One play will cut it off. So looking just fine. No need to panic.
Right. So back to the top of the order for Eagan. Number 3, George Anderson. Center fielder, number 8. Nick coming out hot. Fastball, 0-1. Just misses. And Eagan steals second base. So runner at 2. Scoring position. It's Tate Gage out there on second base.
Timed his run pretty well. They were just caught Burnsville the 1 second they were off guard.
Oh, calls him on a balk. I don't know. Did you see what he did there, Jesse?
I didn't see what they did there. That was
okay.
That went by fast.
Yeah. Nick trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure it out.
We're trying to figure it out. Everyone's trying to figure it out.
Fastball just outside.
Seems to like his mix-up of fastballs and breaking balls.
1-1. Strike 2. 1-2. I'm still feeling okay here if I'm Nick. I'm not stressing about it.
Nope, I'm not stressing about it either. I think sitting with 2 outs is a nice thing to have it back in your head. We'll see what this pitch ends up coming to.
Pop fly out to right center. Easily caught by Eli Kierstad. That ends the top of the 3rd inning. It's still scoreless as we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Burnsville will be up next on this beautiful 74-degree day with 54% humidity. Jesse and I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, nope. Does anyone really?
I don't think so.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes. Look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you got to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
How you holding up? Nothing wrong with getting help.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. We are at the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless, no hits, no runs, no errors. So it has been a pitching and defensive battle between these two teams at the bottom of the South Suburban. Right before the inning, Assistant Coach Weber having a little conference with the umpire, probably, I'm guessing, asking what was the deal with the buck.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't think there are very many who did, and ones who did just have a little chat about it, but didn't end up to anything. There's still a 0 on the board. Yeah. So we're all clear for that.
I think for a buck, right, if you're just making any motion, if you're on the rubber and you're making any motion towards home, that's a buck.
Yeah.
Right? There's other rules too, like if you separate the glove and the ball.
Yeah.
Like as you're little things like that. I get it, but I didn't see it there. But I'm not an umpire.
Fair, but when all we're doing is watching the pitcher and waiting for it, you think we might have had a little better idea of what
Right.
it was or what instance of a balk was it. But
yeah,
here you are now. Here we are, up
Number
and batting.
Number 10, E.J. Kilgore, up for Burnsville. He bunts, lays one right down in front of the plate, and that is called foul immediately by the umpire. I'd like to see the replay of that. It looked like it was in fair territory.
Yeah, it looked like it just might have been in front of the batter's box, which then it's all fair game. But umpire can obviously see it better than we
So
can.
here's the replay. Bunts, and yep, it was on. Yep, it did roll foul.
Yep.
So good call by the umpire, 0-1. EJ taking a hard swing at that one, 0-2. Now the battle begins.
Who can get the bats going first? That's the big question here. Both teams have defenses locked down.
High fastball, pop up, out of play, 0-2. Repeat of the last swing. Fastball, pop up, out of play. Same thing. Burnsville or Eagan, they got to get some offense going.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to talk about, the weather the whole time?
Right, exactly. The humidity. We're going to have to explain that to people.
Kilgore looking to get something going offensively for Burnsville. And hit by pitch. Takes one for the team, as they say. So EJ starts off the inning
Now batting your center
on
fielder,
first.
number 2, Eli Kierstad.
So let's see if Eli Kierstad. Here's the replay. Yep, and right off the ankle. Burnsville team pretty excited about that.
Yep, he took 4 swings at it and the one awry pitch.
Is that the
comes at the foot.
so that's the second time, Jesse, that we had Egan's had their batter at 0-2, And hit the batter.
Fought all the way back. Yep, in Newt's case, it took 3 balls to get hit, but in EJ's case, he just, on the first one that went wrong, right in the ankle.
Line drive out of play. Right to the Eagan dugout. So we got 0-1. EJ Kilgore at first base at the plate. Top of the order. Eli Kierstad, and the throw to second. Easily safe. EJ Kilgore. He's pretty fast. I didn't think there was any. I don't even think that was close.
Yeah, no, that was. You can see it all the way back from here.
Here's the replay.
On that.
EJ got a beat on it. Beat that out easily. Yes, the throw got there, but the tag was way behind, right, Jesse?
Yep, he timed that run perfectly from just before it got to the catcher's mitt. They're calling time here for something. Just to clean up.
So runner in scoring position for Burnsville. 0 outs. Top of the order, Eli Kierstead at the plate for Burnsville. Checks the runner, high fastball. Now we're looking at 2-1. I think he's going to change it up here.
I think he will too. It's a good guess. If he can get a hit, that would mean the world for Burnsville. Have a guy on first and third. That's great position. If you can get it.
Wrong again. Fastball. Eli making contact. That gets us to 2-2. If I know Eli, he is hungry. He wants to belt one out there. Pop up on foul territory and out of play.
He's swinging, which is what you want to see. Just need to put it in play.
We're still at no hits, right?
I think we got 1 hit.
One hit. One hit for Burnsville.
Hit,
okay.
Yes.
Fastball low. It brings us full count, 3-2. Eli's thinking this one's coming right down the plate. I'm thinking fastball, and he has got stars in his eyes.
Yep, he is ready for this one. If it's going to go the way he thinks it's going to go.
That's a good at bat. Good eye, as they say. Number 2, Eli Kierstad with a walk.
Now batting your
And
shortstop,
Eagan will talk it over.
Gonna have a little conference there. I think that's his 3rd walk so far. So
Yeah.
Probably feeling a little bit shaky up there right now.
So, Jesse, if you're the Eagan coach, what are you telling these guys?
Well, I'd tell him that, hey, we're not down 10-0, 8-0, anything serious. It's 0-0. It's still a flat-out game. This is for anyone. So just, it's cliche, but just calm down. Just take a breath.
Yep. I pretty much. I coached traveling baseball for 10 years. When I went out to the plate, I don't know how many times. Say 150 times.
Yeah.
That was exactly the same thing I told my pitcher every single time.
Yep.
Calm down. Just throw strikes. We got it.
Right. Like that's all you really got to do. And you throw 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you get a batter out. That just restores the confidence just like that.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of getting to that point. And we'll see how effective that mound meeting was in a second here as the catcher walks back.
So after the conference at the plate from Eagan, and a reset, number 8, John Santelman, the shortstop, and second in the order for Burnsville, looking to turn some hits into some runs. Checks the runner at 2. It's E.J. Kilgore at second base.
Yeah, he's getting glances thrown his way from everybody out there. They know he wants that third base.
That's right. Shows bunt. It is a advances the runner, fair ball. Good bunt, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
very, very nice sacrifice bunt there, and now you're looking at really good scoring position on second and third, and still only with one out. So that was a very, very well done play by Burnsville.
one out for Burnsville on the sacrifice bunt. Number 11, A.J. Galvin, up to the plate. Their third baseman for Burnsville. What do you think? He's going to bunt here?
I think he'll try a bunt.
You think so?
I think he'll try a bunt.
Okay. I think Egan's probably anticipating that.
Yeah.
Bunt down the first baseline, maybe?
I think by now they know that Kilgore can run. He's eyeing it up.
Oh, no.
Oh, taking cuts.
What do we know?
What do we know? I say we stop guessing.
maybe, because I think I'm 0 for 7 right now. So
yeah.
Maybe I'll
think
do
I'm
the
faring too much
opposite.
better.
Okay, 0-1.
I think he's not gonna bunt.
That's a good eye. That just missed.
Yeah, just barely in ball territory.
1-1. E.J. Kilgore over on third base. That secondary lead, he's creeping up. He's got his eyes on home plate. The first run for Burnsville.
He wants it. He'll go at absolutely anything. He's got the wheels to do it.
He does. 2-1. Fastball right down the middle. A.J. Galvin taking a cut at it. Not making contact. That brings us to 2-2. And the defense creeping up, anticipating that they're going to be making the play at home to avoid the run scored from. High fastball, high and outside. So now what do you do?
I don't know.
Are you going at him?
I think you'd go at him, yeah. I mean, you still got an out. You can try something if you really wanted to.
Well, yeah, if Egan's consistent, they're gonna hit their butter. But I think you pitch to have batters hit, so you go right at this kid. And he does. Fastball right down the middle, and that is popped up out of play. So we continue with a full count, runners at 2 and 3. Eagan going right at him. Eagan defense creeping up a little bit, anticipating that they're going to make the play at home to get that kid out right there.
Yep, it's
Kilgore.
a safe bet that is what they're creeping in for. Kilgore will run, and he will run fast.
Oh, line drive on the third baseline, just foul. Well, it wasn't just foul. It was like 2 feet foul, right?
Yeah, you know. It looked just foul from here, so.
Okay, a little nervousness from the Eagan infield. They know they're coming home with it. High fastball, pop up, out of play.
This is a battle right now. I don't even know how many pitches have gone between Galvin and the Eagan pitcher, but this is a fight to the finish.
Yeah, and A.J. Galvin, he's got to fight, protect that plate. Looking for a line drive here. Full count. Pop up out of play. You've seen that before.
Where? I haven't seen that at all. No, I think Galvin's had about 3 of those now, all heading straight back. Means he's just there.
Yep. Burnsville doesn't have a force at home, so they got some options here. Let's put the ball in play.
Yeah.
Battle continues.
What is this, the 8th or 9th pitch now? 10th?
Yeah.
This is
we used to call that a good at-bat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think, what is it, 6 pitches or more is usually considered a good at-bat?
Yeah. If I know Mick Scholl, the head coach for Burnsville, he's loving it right now. He's loving this at-bat. He's going to talk to AJ after this game. Whatever happens here, this is a good at-bat for this kid. Fastball low, and it's out of play.
It was a lower pitch. I'm surprised he swung at it.
Yeah.
But I think at this point he just wants to make contact, put something in, no matter where it is. But you still got to be choosy.
How many pitches at this at-bat? You're keeping track, right, Jesse?
I think we're at like 12 now or so.
All right.
With all those fouls.
We're going to call it 12.
We'll call it 12.
I'm obviously not paying attention. Oh, high fastball gets A.J. Galvin swinging. Foul tip, and that is good for Eagan. They're loving that one. That's 2 outs.
That is about the most unlucky way you can end a fight like that. Just a little tip right into the mitt. That's unfortunate for Galvin, but you know he'll be ready to go next time.
Here's the replay. Yep, foul tip, high fastball. Foul tip for AJ, obviously. Yep, he is not happy with that, frustrated. He wanted that one like nobody's business, and I don't blame him.
Nope, I don't either. That was a war that we just witnessed right there.
All right, so that brings us to number 21, cleanup hitter, number 21, Jacob Newts. So here's the guy you want, right?
Yep, this is the guy you want here. 2 outs, pressure's on. Who can stay cool?
Yeah.
Bit of a late strike call there.
See that little hitch?
Yeah.
A little hitch in his little prep there. There he is. EJ Kilgore. That kid's ready to go. The 0-1 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch. Oh! And he offered, yes, and the umpire says, yes, he did offer. So that's 0-2. That doesn't matter for Jacob Newts, though, right?
Nope, it doesn't. 0-2, what's that? He can fight his way out of anything, so have faith in him here.
That is a good take.
That was a very
That
good
is
take.
a good take. That's a baseball play right there, because I'm swinging at that.
Yeah, I know I am, but Newts knows better.
That's why we're sitting out here.
That's why we're here. Yep.
Right.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. High fastball did not fool Jacob Newts. That brings us to 2-2. So runners at 2 and 3, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Newts looking to put a run on the board, and E.J. Kilgore off on 3rd base is hungry to get across home plate.
I'm seeing a pattern from Newts' last at-bat. Fought from an 0-2 all the way to a 3-2 and ended up on base.
Full count. Newts holds off Kilgore as he's antsy. So we got bottom of the 3rd, runners at 2 and 3, 2 outs and a full count to your cleanup hitter for Burnsville, Jacob Newts. Strike 3. Goes down looking, and that opportunity right there, that Burnsville can't be happy about that one, a little disappointed. So that brings us to the top of the 4th inning. Let's see the replay here. Here's the fastball. And, yep, Newt's on his way to first base, but the umpire had other things to say about it. That brings us to the top of the 4th inning. Unfortunate for Burnsville, had runners in scoring position, and couldn't close the deal at the bottom of the 3rd. What do you think, Jess?
Well, I think you don't get much closer than that. And the key is just Kilgore was hungry.
Yep.
And Burnsville are hungry. So we'll see what happens next.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field, Burnsville, Eagan. It is a defensive battle as we are at the top of the 4th inning, and we have 0 runs. Burnsville just squandered an opportunity. They had runners at 2nd and 3rd. They had their cleanup hitter, Jacob Newts, at the plate, goes down looking. So now here we are, 0-0. We have no runs and 1 hit, right, Jesse?
Yep, no runs, 1 hit so far.
Okay.
That hit on Burnsville's side. So Burnsville certainly are making the at-bats interesting with Galvin's nonstop battle, and then, of course, Newts' mind games. But
yeah,
here we are, play some defense now, and just get us back up hitting.
Both coaches coming into this game said, hey, we got to play defense. So
I think I see
that's
that
what
in
they're
action.
doing, right? All right, Elias New, number 1, second shortstop, second baseman, bunts right to the pitcher, and Nick Disher makes the easy play to Nick Muser at first base, and that is 1 down for Burnsville. Good start to the top of the 4th inning for Burnsville. So now we got 29. Number 29, Griffin Fensky, the first baseman. Number 3 for Eagan. Pop-up out of play. So Griffin Fensky, he's a senior on his way to play baseball for Iowa Central. Do you have any scholarships, Jesse? I did.
I'm not talented enough for any kind of scholarship, you know? So I can dream, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are a soccer Hall of Famer. So.
Yeah, yes, there's that too.
Fastball low. Nick Disher on the bump for Burnsville. 1-1, or 2-1. Excuse me, 2-1. Breaking ball gets in the strike zone, so that is 2-2.
Disher's not wasting any time with these pitches, and they're staying accurate for the most part.
Line drive just fair down the third baseline, so that he's turning. And Griffin Fensky, excuse me, stand-up double for Griffin Fensky.
Now batting number 10, Will Houston.
So there it is, down the third baseline. Griffin Fensky taking a look, rounding first base, and he is up easy at second base. So that's the first hit for Eagan, right?
Yep, first hit for Eagan. It was placed perfectly. It just kind of surfed along the line, and there was no one within 20 feet of that ball, so they really had to dash over, and in the end, it's a double.
So Griffin Fensky, the double, he's going to bring that kind of heat to Iowa Central next year. So Burnsville's got one out. Top of the 4th inning, and Coach Weber, the assistant coach for Burnsville, is having a talk with his Burnsville defense.
I'm not sure what could be said here because he's not pitching particularly bad, but maybe it's just a little re-encouragement of sorts.
Yeah, I agree. Disher's looking good, right?
Yeah, no, I don't see.
Hard to criticize.
It is right now. He's pitching it fast, and time-wise, he's pitching it fast too. So
up to bat for Eagan, number 10, Will Huseman, the third baseman. He will be playing for Concordia St. Paul next year. Low and inside, just misses on the inside corner. So that's 1-0. One out, and Egan's got a runner at 2 in scoring position. Nick checks the runner at 2. Eagan fans is don't like that.
Nope, they do not.
Fastball goes right by Will Huseman. So we got 1-1. Takes the sign. And Huseman calls time. Doesn't like what he sees. I mean, the only dig you can take on Disher is he got the balk, and that was a second inning.
Yeah, that
which was still questionable, but you know, probably was right.
Right. But yeah, that's the only thing you can really complain about with Disher right now. He's
just hit by pitch. I think he got him on the knee there, so Nick going with the breaking ball there, and it just got away from him. Not really what Burnsville wanted at this moment, but you know, nothing hurt. I think they're still feeling okay. One out, so here's the replay. Yep, just hit him on the right knee and takes one for Eagan. They're happy with that. So now we got number 14, Brandon Linneberg, their catcher, and freshman for Eagan. There it is.
If I had to guess, what might have been said on that mound meeting was for Disher to take a little more time in between pitches, because the time between wasn't taking too long, and now he's kind of taking looks, being smarter. And with an 0-2 count, it seems to be working.
Yeah, you might be right about that. He seems a little bit more poised.
Yeah.
A little bit more relaxed. Taking his time. Checks the runner at 2 again. Same thing. Eagan. Don't like that. 0-2. Sticks with the fastball. Right by him, goes down looking, so that's got to feel good for Nick.
Yeah.
And that is 2 outs for Burnsville. Feeling a little bit better. Still runners at 1-2.
Just having that straight up 3 strikes in his pocket. That was a great finish.
And here's the replay. Doesn't go after it, and yep, right down the middle, strike 3. So 0-2, or excuse me, 2 outs. And number 4, Dave Rockeford, their second baseman for Eagan. And we have a pop-up to the center fielder. Eli Kierstead easily makes the play, and that gets Burnsville out of the jam. 1 hit each for Eagan. 1 hit for Eagan, 1 hit for Burnsville. We are still at 0-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. What do we think?
I think that if Burnsville's last inning at bat was any indication, they're going to be able to do some damage here. Let's just Let's hope and pray.
We will start at the bottom of the fourth inning. Darren Einberger, fifth in the order, designated hitter.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
CWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
So we are at the bottom of the fourth inning, and Burnsville looking to put some runs on the board. So last inning, they had an opportunity with runners at 2 and 3, and couldn't capitalize on that. So they will now start to try to put some hits and runs on the board, and they're going to start off with fifth in the order, Darren Einberger, their designated hitter. So let's see if they can get something going here. And on the mound still, their starting pitcher for Eagan, number 16, Danny Lockemeyer.
I'm sure after that last at-bat, Burnsville will be a little disappointed, but they can use that, turn it around, and make it a fire for themselves to go and put some points up this time around.
Yeah. You know, I don't care who being a baseball coach for all those years. I mean, you're in that situation where you have runners at 2 and 3. You got your cleanup hitter up there. You're pacing in that dugout, and this is the opportunity. You want something to happen, and it's stressful. And when that opportunity goes away, you know, there's going to be more opportunities for Burnsville. I mean, they're good. They got good hitters on the squad, but let's see if they can get something going here.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 15, Darren Einberger.
All right, Darren Einberger for Burnsville. Danny Lockemeyer coming out hot, fastball. 0-1. Line drive to the shortstop, and that is a routine play to first. So, 1 out. Burnsville. Colin Heckman, sophomore right fielder, number 23. Pitch selection seems to be working for Eagan, right?
Yeah, sure does. He seems to be using the fastballs and the breaking balls.
Yep,
It's
he
working
offered.
thus far.
He went around, so 0-1. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. Okay, short hopper to the third baseman and routine play to first. That is, Heckman tries to beat out the run, but 2 outs for Burnsville. So 2 up, 2 down, and now we are at number 9, first baseman, Nick Muser.
Yeah, that was a mirror image of the last hit for Burnsville. It was just the bounces were kind to the shortstop there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it was routine.
Sticking with the fastball. Nick Muser takes the first pitch, 0-1, 2 outs. In the dirt, ball 1, 1-1. high fastball. Did not fool Nick, so.
Well, he's being very selective right now, which is good, especially when the count's in your favor.
That one looked good, 2-2. Breaking ball. So we got 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Nick Muser goes down swinging, so Eagan, Danny Lockemeyer, starting pitcher for Eagan, faces 3 batters at the bottom of the 4th inning. That leaves us with 1 run apiece, or excuse me, 1 hit apiece.
Hit apiece, yes.
No runs. Coming back to the top of the 5th inning. What do they got to do?
Just keep playing Burnsville defense. I mean, the record doesn't quite show it, but they have been very, very good out there. So just stay solid out there.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a 3rd-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. Let's talk about upcoming coverage for Prep Softball. Eagan at Burnsville live Wednesday, May 10th, 4:30. And Faribault at Burnsville Friday, May 12th, 5:30. And Apple Valley at Burnsville Thursday, May 18th, 4:30. Catch it right here. And we're at the top of the 5th inning, so we got a scoreless game, a defensive battle between Burnsville and Eagan. Both teams at the bottom of the South Suburban, looking to move up. 1 hit apiece, and Eagan will try to change that with number 22, George Esser, their designated hitter. I think Disher's going to stick with the fastball.
Looks like you're saying correctly. It's been good to him so far. He's been able to keep his composure when things go south for him, and the fastball usually comes in clutch.
Pop fly out to left field. Kilgore making a run for it, and that is foul ball. Well hit ball, just not in fair territory. That doesn't count, right?
I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, that was far.
You don't get anything for that? Maybe some street cred with your teammates. That's about it. Okay, 0-1. Oh, excuse me, 1-1. 1-1. In the dirt, ball 2-1.
Fastball strikes again. I think that's what, 4 fastballs straight now for him? And
yeah, Nick Disher sticking with that fastball. George Esser takes a cut at it. That leaves us with 2-2. Fastball in the dirt and out at first. So yeah, Nick Disher sticking with that fastball. Seems to be working for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that last play routine, but it's definitely well done by the catcher, who couldn't find the ball at first, but ended up scrambling and made the play.
Here's the replay. Hits the catcher in the head. I don't know if you noticed that, but catcher was hit in the head, scrambles to find the ball under his feet, and makes the play at first base. Dribbler to the first baseman, Muser, easy second out.
That is why you wear helmets, kids.
That is why you wear helmets, yes. So Matt Cunningham, a dribbler right to Nick Muser for the second out for Eagan. So not a great start to the top of the 5th for Eagan. So now we are with Matt Cunningham, the right fielder for Eagan. And Nick sticking with the old standby. Fastball.
Seems to be working thus far. When they're in the zone, they're quite heated.
Line drive just out of play. Okay, so 1-1, 2 outs. Oh, that's a great pitch by Nick Disher. Changes it up a little bit. 1-2. Fastball foul tip. 1-2. And that's a pop-up out to right field, and that is far out of play. So we got 1-2.
Disher staying solid here. It's the fastball. That's his recipe.
See Nick shaking off any other pitch. Nope, waiting for the fastball.
Yep.
Give me the fastball.
Give me the fastball.
Nope, not throwing. Nope, not throwing a curve. Nope, not throwing it. Nope.
Just let me bring the heat. So far, has worked.
Line drive out to the, gets past. Oh, what a diving catch. And not enough time. So Tate Gage safe at first. So the second hit for Eagan puts Tate Gage at first base. And that will bring up the top of the order.
Here's the replay. That was a brilliant dive. He saw it through and through, and he was able to make it. But he knew that even if he threw it, there probably wasn't much of a chance. Still a great play by Burnsville, despite the guy on first.
And the second baseman, Paul Galvez, diving, great play, just couldn't get there in time. Checks runner at first. The Eagan bench, not a fan of that. So we got top of the order, George Anderson, center fielder for Eagan. Offering to bunt. Take a play at 2, and he is out. Burnsville picks off the runner at 2. Tate Gage caught stealing, as they say. So that now we remain runless. One more hit for Eagan, so 2 hits for Eagan, 1 hit for Burnsville, no runs. Going into the bottom of the fifth for Burnsville. What do you think, Jesse?
Well, just when you think Burnsville's about to let something go, they always seem to tie it back in. They've done it 5 times now, and all you need now for that perfect recipe is some hits. And they have the means to do that. Just haven't been able to quite get anyone home yet.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's a white people thing. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad. Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
So coming into the bottom of the 5th inning, let's do a recap here. So here's the Burnsville. Here's a replay of the play. So Tate Gage takes off for second base, tries to steal second, and Burnsville, nope, no dice, easily catches them at 2 for the 3rd out to end the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, as far as catch and tags go, that was a pretty comfortable one. He knew he was coming, and knew where to be. He pulled it off.
So Jesse, what do we got here? So for Burnsville, pitching, good.
Pitching
Defense,
looks good. Yeah,
What's
everything
going on
looks
with the batting?
I just
Come on, Jesse. What do they got to do?
it's man, I don't know, because you're seeing these guys get on base. They're watching it well. Most of the time when Burnsville gets on base, it's off of walks, which means they're keeping their eyes on it. But a lot of fouls too. So just getting that solid connection. But that's much easier said than done. So
true. Okay, for Burnsville, the 8th batter, Paul Galvez, fan favorite, number 14. He is the second baseman for Burnsville. And he is facing a 1-1 count. No outs. High fastball. Paul wanted that one, but got past him for 1-2. What does this look like, a repeat of Lakeville North? Are we going to be here all night?
I think we just might.
Innings?
Yeah.
Okay, 2-2. In the dirt, full count to Paul Galvez. The fans really getting behind this guy.
Yeah, they are. They don't care how he gets on base, whether it be a walk or a slam somewhere in the field. But Burnsville's been good with getting the walks today.
And that's a line drive. Yeah, that's fair ball down the third baseline. Paul Galvez rounding second. He is going for 2 and easily head first sliding to second base. And that is a double for Paul Galvez. Burnsville fans liking that one. Eagan doesn't like something. They keep pointing out to left field.
Well, I think that ball, when it first bounced, it might have just hit the line and then bounced into foul territory. But I'm pretty sure if it hits the line first, then that is a fair ball.
Okay.
So that might be the thing they're disputing here, because it was close. It was very close.
Okay, so the Eagan coach has something to say to the umpire about it, but play stands. That is a double for Paul Galvez, and that brings up number 10, E.J. Kilgore, left fielder for Burnsville. So Burnsville feeling pretty good about this, right? No outs, runner at 2. There's Paul Galvez.
Got to be pleased with himself right now after what he just pulled off. That was a great step in the right direction for Burnsville.
So, Danny Lockemeyer, starting pitcher for Eagan, keeping Paul honest out there. You're not going to steal third on me, buddy.
Galvez sure will try, though. He's got that Kilgore mentality of get to the next base.
High fastball, way outside. So 1-0 for E.J. Kilgore. Looking for the sign. They're not going to bunt here, are they, Jesse?
I don't think so, but I'm too scared to guess.
Right. That's obviously not our forte.
Definitely not. I've given up on that by the third.
And attempted bunt by E.J. Kilgore, just tipped foul. So 1-1, 2 hits now for Burnsville. Runner at 2, Paul Galvez.
Looks like there was an attempted bunt there, but nothing.
Yeah,
came
he
of it.
offered
He did.
the bunt, right?
Yeah. And sit with only 1 strike. He may try it again. These infielders are very close, especially the first baseman.
Hey, your correct prediction.
Finally, it's about time.
So we are 1 for 7 in predictions here. So
yeah.
3-1 to EJ Kilgore. Let's see what he does here.
Is it too much to say he might try again?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. I'll stop.
Nope.
Oh,
look at
all
you.
right.
Yep, so, well, bunted ball, and he is safe at first. Safe at first. A well-executed bunt by EJ Kilgore brings EJ to first base, and Paulo Galvez is at third base. So we got runners at the corners. Here's the replay. And yes, right, Jesse?
Yes, that was the right call. It was very close from a live action standpoint, but he was safe. There was not a happy Eagan fan in the crowd here, but when that happened at first.
I think in real time you might want to argue it, but you know, if Eagan goes back and watch this broadcast, they're gonna say, "Yep, that was the right call."
Yep, they'd see.
So now Eagan talking it over. Nothing hurt. Settle down. Everything's fine. So now you got runners at first and third. So, Jesse, if you're the Burnsville coach, are you going to try to send EJ to 2?
I think you might. I think sitting at no outs, I think that a little sacrifice would not be the worst thing ever.
Okay.
And I know that on the alternative side, Disher, he's got a fight on his hands. He's got 3 outs to go with 2 guys on base, and especially with those guys being Galvez and Kilgore, 2 guys who Burnsville will love to have on base. That's not favorable for Eagan.
That's right. So now the question is, if you're the Eagan coach and Kilgore goes to 2, are you trying to get him out, or are you going to protect home plate?
I think based on what we saw last time with Kilgore trying to run in, I think they're going to protect home plate.
Right, so they're gonna let Kilgore go to 2.
Yes,
that would be your call as a coach.
That would be my call as a coach.
Okay,
not my call as an announcer, because that hasn't been very trustworthy so far. But you know,
well, let's see if this plays out. I'm gonna, if I'm a betting man, and I am, I'm gonna put my money on that they are sending Kilgore to 2 here.
Yeah,
and I think you're right. I think you let him go.
Yeah,
and
I think
you protect
do.
home plate.
I think that it would be a good call, but this will be a fun next few at bats.
Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so no outs. Yeah, and Eagan, they're not dumb. They know the play.
They know the play. They know. they know what
that.
Burnsville's thinking.
Yeah, this kid on first, he's fast. He is fast.
He's not one to stand around, that's for sure.
There goes Kilgore, and and you're right, Jesse, you were correct. They do not go to 2. They protect third base. They keep Powell from coming home.
That was brilliant, and it didn't even take a Burnsville sacrifice to get second base and third base man on. So now you're in great position, especially with no outs. If there's any time to put points on the board, it's
Here's
now.
a replay. Yep, and Paulo Galvez, they protecting home. That was probably what they were talking about at the plate. Do not go to 2. Let him go, and we got to avoid the run.
Yep, that they were trying to, but Burnsville is looking at a great position to hopefully get some runs in.
So the bottom of the order doing great things for Burnsville. Now let's leave it up to the top of the order, which is Eli Kierstead, number 2 at the plate. Line drive out to the right fielder. He's back, and it's over his head. That will bring in Paulo Galvez. That will bring in our speed demon, EJ Kilgore. Excited about that. And Kierstead safe at third, sliding into third for a triple, and he is feeling great about that. All things Burnsville right now, right, Jesse?
In one play, you go from sitting with a quiet crowd 2 guys on base, but still a quiet crowd, and now everyone's roaring. Burnsville's got 2 on the board, and this is looking great. One swing of the bat can change the game.
So the bottom of the order, here's the replay. Well hit ball by Eli Kierstad. He's looking, rounding third. He sees it past the right fielder, rounds 2, going for 3, slides into third base. Close play, but he gets under it, and he is easily safe on the bag. Great play for the top of the order. Eli Kierstad bringing in 2 runs. So Burnsville's bats coming alive. John Santelman.
Are we feeling a little more comfortable if this won't go 13?
Yes. Yes. Okay, ball. Santelman takes one. He's down. Not sure where it hit him. Did you see where it hit him, Jesse?
I'm not sure where it hit him either. I mean, he got the helmet, so it must have been either a really hard pitch or an unprotected area.
Okay.
Just hope he's all right.
So Mick Scholl and the trainer come out to kind of check on John Santelman. He's hit by pitch and looks like he's okay.
Yep, he's laughing. So
okay.
Must have been one of those initial stingers, but hopefully he's able to walk it off.
Yeah. Looks like he's touching the back of his neck there. Is that hitting the shoulder or the neck? I didn't see where he got hit.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly. It could have graced him up there because the helmet doesn't go as far down in the back of the head. So.
Okay. Looks like John Santelman's okay. He's going to take first base, hit by pitch. So that's good. Nobody hurt. And just to recap where we're at, so that's no outs for Burnsville. Eli Kierstad on third base with a triple, bringing in 2 runs for Burnsville. So runners at the corners, and I'm going to go ahead and anticipate John Santelman. Pretty fast kid.
Yeah, I think they will try to send him off to second. That would not be a bad bet for Burnsville to try to further this lead even more. So we'll see.
Are we going to see a repeat here?
I think we will see a repeat here.
Okay.
I have
all right.
faith in my last couple guesses. So
You're on a streak, man.
Yeah. What, 2 is it now?
That's
Jeez,
right.
I'm on
Hey,
a roll.
that's a streak.
That is a streak.
All right, A.J. Galvin, number 11, up for Burnsville. And it's a pop fly out to right field in foul territory and out of play. Okay, Burnsville giving the signs to John Santelman at first base. Jesse is pretty convinced he's going to 2, and they're going to hold the runner up. They're not going to 2. They're going to hold the runner up at third, prevent it from going home. See what happens. Okay, not the same outcome that Burnsville's got the last time around, but John Santelman caught at first, attempting to steal 2.
A little bit of chat going on here. Santelman's not moving yet.
Danny Lockermeyer wasn't having it, right?
Nope, he was not having it. It's a good catch and snatch at first, and Santelman runs to the dugout.
Here's that replay. Okay, throw to first. John Santelman caught. Yep. What do you think?
That was the right
out.
call. He was. That was the right call.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Burnsville, but still, only 1 out.
So John takes the aggressive primary leadoff first. His momentum's going towards 2. Danny Lockermeyer pitched for Eagan. Picked up on that right away, and that's first out for Burnsville. 1-2. Swing and a miss, second out for Burnsville. So Burnsville comes out hot. Last couple of plays not going Burnsville's way, but let's see if we can make something happen with I mean, who's at the plate here, right?
Yep. It seems like he's always there at those moments where for the average player this would be a pressurous situation, but for Newts, he's a cut above the rest.
Okay, line drive to the second baseman, and it's a routine play to first. That's a third out for Burnsville. So Burnsville with 2 hits in that inning, 2 runs, so that brings it to 2-0 at the bottom of the 5th inning. And we will be Eagan looking for a little redemption, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we've said this at all, but defense for Burnsville will be the key here to just keep this lead, keep it alive.
Something about having that piece of paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more than who I am on paper.
How you holding up? Nothing wrong with getting help. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Burnsville, Eagan. Burnsville at the bottom of the 6th inning put up 2 runs with a triple from Eli Kierstead to bring in 2 runners. So Eagan now looking for a little redemption. Burnsville sticking with their ace starting pitcher, Nick Disher, to start the top of the 6th. What do you think, Jesse?
There is not much to fear here. I feel like Disher, even when he's gotten a little off pace from the strike zone, he's always been able to hone it right back. And I don't think that if you just go 1-2-3 here, this is looking like Burnsville's game.
So what percentage of the time do you think Nick's throwing a fastball? 90%?
I think 85 at least.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the occasional breaker, but hasn't happened too often. Which, when you got something that works, just
right?
Use it till you lose it, right?
Yep. So Eagan looking for a little redemption here. So good thing for them is they're at the top of the order. Number 3, George Anderson, center fielder. Umpire didn't like that one. Fastball right down the middle. That is ball 1.
That one looked pretty square in. Not sure what he saw differently there, but right of an off angle, so.
1-1. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low and inside, just missed. 2-2. Strike 3. So George Anderson goes down looking, did not like that call. But Nick Disher starts off 1 batter, 1 out for Burnsville. So good start, right?
Very. That was classic Disher pitching. Just more of that, they'll be just fine.
You're the coach of Burnsville. Just more of that.
More of that. More of that. The Eagan batters haven't seemed to pick up that this is how he likes to pitch.
Low and outside, 1-0. So this is Elias New, number 1, shortstop for Eagan. Full tip, 1-1.
Get the full surround sound there with our microphones.
Yeah, if you're wondering, when there's a foul tip and it hits the fence, the microphones are stuck in the fence. So that thundering boom you hear is the vibration from the fence and those microphones that are stuck in the fence. I mean, I don't know how relevant that is, but...
I mean, just give you a little background.
That's right.
Make you feel like you're here. There's one of our microphones there.
Yeah, there it is right there. Yep, see? It works. It picks up all the sound and really loud. So I've watched games on this network, baseball games, and it's pretty loud.
Yeah, they test the sound system, that's for sure.
Okay, 3-1. Okay, fastball right down the middle. Nick pitching right at these batters. 3-2, full count to Elias New. Chopper to the just foul chopper out past the first baseline. So battle continues, full count. Pop fly in play, and I was not correct. That was about 20 feet out of play. But, you know.
When they go way high like that, it's you lose them in the clouds, so.
Right. Thanks, Jesse.
I'll give you a break.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah, of course.
Pop fly or foul tip out of play. Full count. Nick Disher calling off the curveballs and calling off the breaking balls. We're going with the fastball. Oh, caught him with a breaking ball. Goes down swinging. Mixing it up, Nick Disher. So that's 2 down.
He is being fun to watch right now.
Yeah.
Just when you think he might
Here's
throw
the
another
replay.
fastball.
Just got over that breaking ball. So Elias New did not see. Yep, no, he's not happy. Did not see that one coming.
Nope. He's a fastball pitcher, but he's got other ones in his arsenal too, and he'll put him out at the right time.
Sticking with the old reliable fastball. So we got 0-1. Second pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Well, Burnsville is doing simply what the coach said. Pitching, defense.
And because you've got those runs on the board, it's even more crucial just protect them. And they are. They are doing that right now. They could easily see this one through if the ship stays the course.
2-1. Okay, chopper to the third baseman. Routine play to first. Nick Muser with the easy catch there. So Burnsville looking good at the top of the 6th inning. Pitching good, defense good. What does Eagan got to do?
I don't know. Eagan's got to get the bats going like Burnsville did. I mean, Burnsville had an inspiring round of bats last time, and Eagan needs one of those too.
So when we come back, we'll be at the top or the bottom of the 6th inning, and Burnsville's up to bats, and they're going to capitalize and build on this 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
Hey, we should volunteer for this.
I wish I had time.
Scrolling all day, time can disappear. Wanna make it count, why not volunteer?
Posting pics of your food, that takes up time. Maybe just eat me, I don't really mind.
Time, you've got time. As your reflection, it's my duty to say.
Time, I've got time.
All my pics are the same.
I am some eggs.
10 hours a week deciding where to go eat.
Well, where do you want to eat? Maybe let's not go out to eat.
You paint your walls from cream to white, then from white to cream, then back to white. Time, you've got time.
To binge all of season 9, though it got so bad.
Time, you've got time. We're gonna grow back and be the same brows you had.
Time, you got time.
Listen to my plea as I harmonize.
Time, you've got time.
Zooba-doo-bop, wow.
Just a few hours to keep families from harm. Help us end home fires with Sound the Alarm.
Volunteer for a day to install free smoke alarms in your community.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. We are at the bottom of the 6th inning. Eagan has brought in the relief pitcher, Luke Roeger, to try to shut down Burnsville. Burnsville leads 2-0. So they take out their starting pitcher, Danny Lockemeyer, and, you know, there's a lot of at-bats for Burnsville, a lot of great at-bats, a lot of foul tips, so I'm guessing that Danny Lockemeyer, looking great, still had a lot of gas, but probably hit his pitch count.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the case. I think that Burnsville will just have to watch his warm-ups, see what kind of pitcher he is. Does he pitch it fast? Does he pitch it frequently? What does he do? Because Lockemeyer was kind of a jack of all trades. He'd play a fastball, curveball, and you wonder how Roeger's going to pitch him here.
So Luke Roeger on the mound, on the bump for Eagan, and at the plate for Burnsville, number 15, Darren Einberger, the designated hitter. So Luke comes out, high fastball, right by the eyes of Einberger, 1-0. Pop fly out to right field and easily caught by Eagan. 1 out. Okay. Batting for Burnsville, number 23, the sophomore. The sophomore, Colin Heckman, right fielder, number 23 for Burnsville. Fastball just missed. Looked like it was a little high. Heckman takes a swing at the second pitch. Fastball, 1-1.
Right away, you can kind of tell that Roeger's a fastball pitcher. He's kind of a disher in that sense.
Pop fly out to right field, right under the right fielder. Easy catch by Eagan. That was Matt Cunningham, right fielder for Eagan, getting all the action. He's got 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, he's been busy today. He's
So here's the replay. Colin Heckman, pop fly out to the right fielder, Matt Cunningham. He's right under it. Easy catch.
And those routine ones are just as important as the star plays. You know, it's all an out in the end. And Cunningham's been able to reel him in each time.
Now batting for Burnsville, number 37, Bryce Saberski. High fastball. One and 0. Not this time. That's a strike. 1-1. So Saberski's first at bat in the game. 1-1.
Also the first lefty on lefty battle we've seen so far.
Good point. Yeah, that's true. 1-2. Bryce Saberski staying alive. Foul tip, 1-2. Line drive. It's going to drop out to the center fielder. So Zaburski comes into the game. Coming in hot at that first at-bat. He's got to feel good about that. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Zaburski comes in and lets the coaching staff know, I'm the guy.
Yeah, that was a good way to end the game. That's if you want to make a statement, base hits, all you got to do.
See that replay? There it is. Great hit out to center field and an easy single for Bryce Zaburski. And they put Colin Heckman, number 23, the sophomore, out as a pinch runner.
You've got Galvez up again. This is reason to be excited for Burnsville here. Seems like whenever Galvez is up, good things happen. So,
right.
Let's see if it continues on.
So the crowd excited for Paul Galvez. In the dirt, 1-0. High fastball, just misses. 2-0. Foul ball. Two and 1. So, Paul Galvez, 2 outs. Burnsville's fan favorite. Let's see what this kid's got. Line drive to the shortstop. Third baseman picks it up and routine play to first. And that will wrap up the 6th inning. So now Eagan, their last opportunity to put something together offensively for their squad, right?
Yep. I have a lot of faith in Burnsville's defense here, though. So all you got to do, one more inning, close out, and this game's won.
Wash, washy, wash, washy, wash, wash your hands. Scrub it while you sing this song. Wash, washy, wash, washy, wash, wash. Rub your hands and fingers and the places in between. Using soap and water makes your hands so clean. Wash your hands. Great job, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now dry.
Wash your hands for 20 seconds, just like Elmo.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome back to Alimagnet Field. We're at the top of the 7th inning. Again, I am Jay Westerland, and sitting right next to me is Jesse Tassa, really the personality and brains behind this whole broadcast. So we're at the top of the 7th inning, and Eagan is down 2. This is their last opportunity to try to put something on the board, right, Jesse?
Yep, and if Burnsville can just keep this defense going, and if Disher can stay strong, then this will be 3-7 Burnsville team you're looking at here.
So Burnsville sticks with Nick Disher, starting pitcher, right?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, pop up to the center fielder. Eli Kierstead makes a break for it. Easy catch.
Yeah, I think the decision to keep Disher in is a good one. I don't think that this is the time to put any new blood up there because what's been working has been working. And that's Disher and his fastball.
So number 14, Brandon Luneberg, a catcher and freshman for Eagan at the plate. Well, Jesse, you're right. Kid's still got a lot of steam. That fastball seems to be working, and it doesn't seem like anything's taken off of that fastball.
Nope.
There it is.
Yeah. What do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any signs of him slowing down. He wants to be the one to close out this game. And a shutout is a great thing to have in your belt.
Lone outside, 1-2. Lone outside, 2-2. Foul tip, and there's that booming sound you probably hear on the station. It's
the
ball
aforementioned
bouncing off
microphones.
Pop fly, foul ball, left fielder, and he got it.
He made a sprint over there for that one. And he is pumped right now. Look at him just clap that glove. Great catch.
And yeah, that's EJ Kilgore out there in left field. He's pretty excited.
Yeah.
Here's the replay. Pop fly, foul territory, EJ making a break for it. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. He's got nothing but speed, whether it's running bases or catching pop flies.
So there's EJ. He's excited. And Nick Disher starts off. We got 2 outs, last opportunity. And the window's closing for Eagan, right?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of now or never if you want to start something, but Disher is staying strong. This could be it.
1-1 is the count, and Eagan does not have an answer for this kid, Nick Disher. And it's a dribbler to the shortstop, and a routine play to first. He is out. Burnsville makes the play and wraps up their 3rd win of the season against Eagan. That moves Burnsville to 3-7 in the South Suburban, still trailing Eagan, but got to feel good about that one, right, Jesse?
Oh, you really do. The defense was on all cylinders today. There was a few scary moments, but they shut them down each time, and of course, captained by Disher up there at the mound. It was just all around perfect for Burnsville.
Yeah, again, you're right. You know, Jesse and I talked about it all game. I mean, the coach came out, simply stated, I wanted a little bit from him. Give me the story. What's going on with Burnsville? He just simply said, we got to pitch well, we got to play defense well, and that's exactly what they did. If you look at what's going on there for Eagan, no runs, 2 hits.
Yep, that is a scoreline of a perfectly executed game plan, which you don't have much to complain about if you're Burnsville here. That was just all around great.
Yeah. And let's not forget, no errors.
No errors, right.
So
it's defensively
strong, right?
Yeah, that was nothing to complain about there.
We are back out here Friday for Burnsville. I think it's Burnsville Faribault. So we'll be right back here on this station at 4:30. Burnsville versus Faribault here at beautiful Alimagnet Field here in Burnsville, Minnesota. I am Jason Westerland, and this is Jesse Tassa. Any last words for the viewers, Jesse?
Well, keep cheering them on. They need it. 3-7 is not a favorable position to be at, but keep playing like this, you will advance. So.
Thank you. I agree. Burnsville, if you want to support the squad that's 3-7, still at the bottom of the South Suburban, come out on Friday. Burnsville Faribault. Thank you.